Good morning, we're on holiday, it's 4:30 and we're already out of bed.
What is wrong with that picture?
What is wrong with that picture, yeah. Well, we'll tell you what's wrong with it, or more like what's right about it. We're in Siem Reap in Cambodia, and today we're off to Angkor Wat and we're going to see the...
temples. One of the most amazing sights in the world.
Yeah, but why are we up at 4:30 to go and see the temples?
Sunrise.
Sunrise, yeah. We've been told it's spectacular, so we've got really high hopes about this. So stay tuned and let's see if we can get that money shot.
We're going to try our very best, believe me. So the ticket office is just open now, so you know, it's literally 5 o'clock. And then queue, get a day pass, and then we're off to the temple.
Walking down this lane with lots of other people, but it's absolutely pitch black. So Ivan's got his torch there. Oh, he's got his phone. Leading the way.
Good morning, ticket please.
Weirdest thing.
It was left in Angkor country and had until and that section is called
takes a lot to get me up at 4 AM in the morning, but the promise of a beautiful sunrise has not disappointed.
No, it's been spectacular.
Absolutely amazing. It really is.
Yeah, there's something special about it when, particularly in a site like this, when you see the sunrise and a new day.
Yeah.
In such a, I guess a religious place. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it does feel like a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
So we got here, well, we got to the ticket office for Angkor Wat at about 5 AM. That's when it opens. We were one of the first to get the tickets, and then it literally was just a big procession down the pathway to the lake here, where you can get some beautiful views. And I hope the video so far has spoken for itself, because it is beautiful. So, plan of action now is we're going to actually go and explore Angkor Wat itself, and then we're going back to the hotel briefly for breakfast, and then we're going to come back and look at some of the other temples.
See what the temples we are.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's like day at the gym, this.
I mean, it is literally the most incredible thing. I think probably one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. It's just stunning. You know, the history is just incredible. Seeing the sunrise, and just the quality of the site, the way it's been maintained for, I don't know what is potentially 800-900 years, is just incredible.
So Angkor was the capital city of the Khmer Empire, and during the 9th and 10th centuries it flourished, and it was actually classed as a mega city, and believe it or not, it accounted for 0.1% of the world's population. That's amazing, really is. It just gives you a bit of perspective of how vast the area is.
So this is the way we actually walked in earlier when it was pitch black, but now it's daylight, so it looks completely different. And this is some kind of like a water path. You know, it feels like I'm walking on a frozen lake of ice, and I could shoot through or fall through at any particular moment.
Breakfast. Temple number 2, and this is called Tarprom.
It is, and I think this is the one that was in the Tomb Raider film for the movie books out there. And I really want to see this one because this is where you've got really ancient trees that are kind of growing in amongst all the buildings. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that. Yeah, definitely.
1,000.
What's really interesting is it really is a working temple. They're obviously restoring something there, but full team, busy working.
So whilst we walk into the main part of the Tapron temple, here's a few tips that we've found about visiting Angkor Wat. So first thing, get up early, you beat the crowds, it's a lot cooler, and it's just a lot nicer experience. Number two, it costs $37 to get a day pass for the Angkor Wat complex, and if you're buying a ticket, you need to get there for 5 o'clock in the morning because again, less queues, and also you'll be, crucially, one of the first by the lake to watch that stunning sunset that we saw this morning.
Sunrise even.
One of the good things about getting up at 4 AM in the morning, if there is a good thing about getting up at 4 AM, is the fact that it's a lot cooler. But as the day goes on, obviously it gets a lot hotter. So at the minute I think it's approaching 30 degrees. So one of the good things about these temples is you can come in and cool down a little bit.
So I was saying earlier that this is in the film Tomb Raider, and I've been trying to see if I could see anywhere that looked really familiar, and I can't, but it's been a few years since I've watched a film, so what I need to now do is go back, watch the film again, and then I'll be like, oh my god, I was there, oh my god, I saw that, oh my god. So yeah, it's exciting. It's an amazing place. Amazing.
Okay, so I'm not a film buff like Ivan is, and I must admit I've never seen Tomb Raider. I know, I'm probably the only person that hasn't. However, when I see that, I don't think of Tomb Raider, I actually think of Aliens, like when it's, you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
When it's
The tentacle, yeah, I know you mean.
Tentacles are taking over, and this is what the trees have done here. So that's what I think of anyway, not Tomb Raider, but Aliens. We're at our third and last temple of the day, and this is the Bayon Temple,
We're actually greeted by these adorable but cheeky little beggars. Just look at them, so cute. Look, scrap.
Visiting Angkor Wat at sunrise was an absolutely amazing experience, and it was well worth the early wake-up call. A real highlight of our trip to Siem Reap, and actually our first ever visit to Cambodia. It was definitely worth making a trip from Ho Chi Minh, just 45 minutes by air, and we took an opportunity to spend a few days in Siem Reap, and the hotel we stayed in was also an absolute highlight. In fact, an absolute pleasure. The Viroth Hotel is a fantastic base to explore the area, so why not check out the review that is now live on our channel. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe as well.